actually doing the work. This is the difference right here. We start doing the work. We start collecting proclamations. We start announcing months, days, hip-hop. This is all of our work. The Gospel of Pop drops. It's the first gospel for hip-hop. It drops in 2009. It took us 14 years to write it. You guys know the story. But again, progress. 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 At the end of the day, we had several temples. Temple in Atlanta, and this is us just getting space to have an existence. Temples in Atlanta, we had 555 Hollywood Way. We went to Melrose. This is California temples. We had Atlanta Temple, we had New York Temple. In California, we keep coming back and starting the temple here. We always have a good time when we get here. Yeah. We do get there. However, the way in which the temple of hip hop is supposed to come into existence, we're still waiting for that in California. Here's what I'm talking about. On this level is that this is authenticity. This is authenticity. That before you leave, make sure you take a picture with the God.
Y'all know this is Biggie Small's favorite rapper. Y'all know, come on, this is Biggie Small's biggest influence. And that's what we sitting with. Respect. Call me. Let that out. Let that out.
Because it's true. Because and PT is a label man. In that sense, you got me going now. Okay, let me come back to that. But I wanted to acknowledge that because I'm honored actually that KT took his time to come have dinner with us as well, and so on, and rep the West Coast on that level as well. We couldn't get a more authentic representation of West Coast hip hop, KT in the building. So that right there, blessings for us. Come back. So of course we could have rented buildings, and we did. We rented spaces, okay? We did do this. But the way the temple is supposed to come to me is by divine circumstances. It can't just be you doing it. Sure, you can. But if you really want to stand on truth, stand on it, it got to come miraculously. It got to be beyond what you're able to do if it's a temple. Okay. I went to Virginia. Said, yo, you know the concept. We was trying to do hip-hop. Hip-hopia. Just like you have Chinatown, just like you have Little Italy. Give hip-hop a section of your city. And let us have our little, change the name of the streets, Cool Boulevard, Grandmaster Flash Street. and let us have our little section. This is about tourism. This is about hip hop having a space. This is about all of that. Took it to Virginia. They didn't get it. Spoke about it a little bit in Las Vegas too, as a matter of fact. They ain't too late with it. Didn't understand. Everybody dilly-dally. Finally took it to Newark, New Jersey. The mayor there, Mayor Ross Baraka, caught the concept and said, yes, this is, he can see the concept. Why did we go there? Why are we looking at government? Because we're trying to preserve our culture. So we only got a few places to go to preserve culture. You could go into corporate and sign up with Universal or Sony or one of these companies and try to maintain yourself within a corporate situation, maintain your culture in a corporate situation. We said no, because corporate is shaky. If that falls, we fall with it. What's more stable? There's two other options: religion and state. Religion gonna be around forever. State gonna be around forever. One of these you want to pick and put your culture through this. Religion. You said, I went to the Vatican, I wasn't impressed. Synagogues there, but there's the mosque, there's nothing for hip hop. Nothing for what we about, really. Looking around. Finally, it dawned on me, government. Everything about what we trying to do is governance of hip hop, governance, law, civility. This is what we're about. I looked at government, but government to me is corrupt and evil. Listen to any of my records. I'm open with it. Okay, I'm not an avid voter. I'm not interested in none of this stuff. I'm not a Democrat or Republican or any of this, okay? I think that whole system is corrupt, okay? That's my opinion. But as a leader of a culture, if you're trying to educate a culture, well, your personal opinion goes to the side. And you have to start to think about what's good for the culture itself, even if it goes against your personal beliefs and views. Me personally, I could yell, sound to the police all day. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Sound to the police. But at the end of the day, if we're gonna start a city, guess who you gotta work with? The chief of police. Not just the average cop on the corner, the actual chief of police. For us to pull off the 50th anniversary of hip hop in the Bronx, as we did, we had to talk to the chief of police in the Bronx. What was her name? Kennedy. Officer Kennedy. For the Bronx, had to talk to her. She commanded 1,000 officers, woman, by the way. Chief of police in the Bronx. And you know the Bronx is crazy. So this woman is on, she's every day drunk with her. Okay. We said we want to throw a jam in the middle of the street. Can we do this? Yes, you can. We're gonna walk here, we're gonna go here, we did it. Now, that's history. How does the temple come? We went to Newark, New Jersey. Newark, New Jersey said, yes, we'll take it. They put us in South Ward. South Ward is one of the beat up places in Newark, New Jersey. No disrespect, but that's what it is. We went to South Ward. There's a community center there. We took the community center, we restored it, we beautified it, we put our pictures and paintings up and threw out a sign on the front of the wall. Temple of Hip Hop on the side of the thing. We're not even started yet. We're still internal. No one knows we're there. A few people know. Domingo called us the other day. Said, I just came from the temple. Oh my God. People are showing up when they want to. we didn't do no promotion. We didn't do no marketing. We didn't do no nothing. We have a 26 square foot building, 26,000 square feet, the whole block. With a parking lot. Takes the whole block. Here's the internal of the deal. You have to know this. The Temple of Hip Hop, the building, like I said, it's 26,000 square feet. It's worth $11 million. It was built and finished. It was finished in 2016, the building. What's It's amazing. Miracle number one. Before the building was built, there was a project there. The building is surrounded by projects. The projects of Newark, New Jersey. There was a project there. They tore the project down and built that for the community. But nobody did nothing with it. It was with the federal government. The federal government, HUD, came and built this and tore down one of their buildings and built this community center there. So, speed up years later, I'm there now with the keys to the building. I'm saying, I need new shades. The guy from the city comes to put the new shades in the temple. He's looking around like this. I'm like, what's wrong? What's up? And he's like, Latino brother. He said, yo, bro, I used to break right here. I said, what? He said, yo, right here, bro, I used to break right here. I said, what are you talking about? He said, before this building was built, this was my project. I used to live on the second floor. And he was walking in the building like to say, like walking in his living room. And he said, like, I used to live here. And it was like some part of the building, like this. Me and him got into a deep conversation about how the whole neighborhood used to come to this one project and rap, break, DJ. This is where they do their jams, everything. He said they were so sad when the city destroyed the building because they took hip hop away from the city. Now we took the building. The dude that used to live in the building works for the city. He comes to put the shades and he can't believe it. He's like, this is hip hop. This is it. I'm gonna come back, bro. I'm breaking. I'm doing some moves. He said, I'm coming back. So I looked at him. I said, ah. The building was finished in 2016. Sometimes when you're praying and you pray, you say, I need this to happen. You visualize it. I need this to happen. If I said that in 2016, which I know I did, my prayers were answered instantly. But I wasn't there. I wasn't there. I wasn't there. I didn't see it. The prayer was already in. They finished the building in 2016. I'm on my hands and knees praying. No, this is how I gotta go down. This is how I gotta be. Da, da, da. They finished the building. I'm 10 years away from it. 8 years or so away from it. 2016 to 2023. Now we're here. Miracle number one. So me and homie, he put all the shades in the building now. Okay, all the building shades in the building, okay? He's doing this thing there. Now, we move even further. I skipped over the fact that Mayor Ross Baraka, I skipped over the fact that his father is Amiri Baraka. Amiri Baraka is one of the foremost civil rights poets in American history. He's not just a poet, he's the poet for the civil rights movement in the 1960s and 50s. His name is Amiri Baraka. He has a poem called Nation Time. It's Nation Time. Telling people to get up and do something new with their lives. It's Nation Time. We quoted him in the Gospel of Hip Hop in 2009. Nation Time. Nation Time. Would this be a coincidence that I would meet his son? Let me say that again. We wrote about him in the Gospel, saying Nation Time is Nation Time. Years later, I meet his actual sons. His oldest son, is the mayor of Newark. His younger son is the chief of staff for his brother. We walk in, how do we walk in? Because 8 years before 2020, right? We took the meeting at City Hall in 2020.
2020, recently.
Yeah, the meeting at City, the first meeting when we first
Oh,
started.
that was 2020.
I think it was 2020, right?
Yeah.
In 2020, we took this meeting. In 2020, now it took, here's my point. Amiri Baraka, the father, is passed. It is what it is. His brother, his son, and his younger son, both of them, they say yes. We see the concept. Let's do this now. We go to they give us the building, okay? They say, yeah, take this and do the Temple of Hip Hop, and let's do hip hop here, and so on. Up the block is Lionsgate Film. Lionsgate bought the other lot. There's another lot next to the temple, about a block away. It's Lionsgate Films. I went to Lionsgate Films while I was here. I left my number and everything. Nobody's at Lionsgate. Nobody works in business. They all work from home. So I left my information so when I'm waiting for a call back. But I'm reaching out to their community liaison person, because Lionsgate's coming into a poor neighborhood. They need navigation. The publicity, the community, they all need navigation. So I'm ahead of the game. I'm talking to them now. Go back to Jersey. They got this big lot. They're doing their thing there, and they're gonna make it happen. Okay, come back. So the temple had to be given to us by government. I could have bought the building. And actually, no, I couldn't. But I could have bought the building. The option was there to buy the building. But again, like I said to you, to just purchase a building is not the point. The point is to preserve the culture. So I want to link it to a city property. So whatever corporate does, it can't touch us. We're not in your system. Our money don't come from you, nothing. The city has its own budgets. Got into a conversation with Amiri Baraka Jr., Minnie, and he was just explaining to me as we was making the deal. He was explaining that, you know, this is a partnership, and if I wanted it that way, and I did want the partnership. Because the partnership is, first of all, I love the fact that the Temple of Hip Hop is a community center. That's brilliant. Because the kids get to come in any time. They have 2 gyms in Newark. Okay, this is crazy. 2 gyms. They only have 2 gyms in Newark. We have one of them. Like we're one of the community centers with the new gym. The kids couldn't come in and play. The federal government had the building shut. You could have an appointment to come in and all this type of stuff. We opened the door up. Yo, come on, get in here. Any kid off the street, get in here. Walk in. Me and Simone was sitting outside. We saw some kids just coming from school, walking past and got caught. It was like, what? They started looking, standing outside, taking pictures and stuff. And then one of them got a basketball and walked inside. And then Hashim comes out, the building maintenance person comes and says, all right, can I go in and play? Yeah, let them go and play basketball. Let them get it in. So it's like, we're here. We're not announcing ourselves because the community is going to bum rush us. We want to be prepared with a cushion when they actually find out what's going on and want to be part of this. We're going slow. So we put a period on the miracle part of this. Miracle part. Why we with government? Because government's going to preserve the culture, not the government you see today. This was the brilliance right here. Why was I with Ras Baraka? Because 4 years before that, he was running for mayor, had no money. He was running up against a guy named, I forgot his name, but he had $35 million. And Ras Baraka didn't have nothing, had a couple $100,000. So Hakeem from Channel Live calls me up and says, yo, my dude is running for office, the son of Amiri Baraka. You want to come and say a few words? I said, of course, I'll come down. So we ran with him. Did a whole day running through with this dude, Ras Baraka. I did freestyles, talked up politics, all this stuff. Come to find out the dude wins. Boom, becomes the mayor of Newark. I forget about it. I'm not thinking about this anymore. I'm moving on. Hakeem reminded me, yo, you know your man's the mayor of Newark. Like, what's up? I said, all right, let's go take the meeting and see what it is. And that's what happened. Now, look at that, how things work. When you help people, you don't know how it's going to come back. You have no idea. I just said, yo, you running for office. It's Mary Baraka's son. Let me run up in here real quick and just do what I have to do. Did it, forgot about it. 4 years later, I'm looking to start a city. 4 years later, I'm looking for a place to start this city. There you go, right there. Now I step in there, boom, here's the city, here's the temple. He's running for governor.
Oh, wow.
He's now running for governor of Jersey. If he becomes governor of Jersey, it's over. It's over, okay? Billions of dollars he'll be sitting on. Okay, billions, okay? The governor of New Jersey. That's if he wins. Now, let me tell you something this. Tell you this. I'm sounding the police. All day, fuck the police, okay? I'm not hiding it. None of that, okay? But I do respond to truth. Here's the truth. So, Eric,